Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today my beautiful client has come in and she's had these nails on for around, I think, 4 weeks. Could be 3 or 4 weeks. The video was uploaded, you will see it on my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and sanitize her hands and my hands, and then I'm going to use the Gel Bottle Efile. It's a beautiful Efile. I've been using it for a while and I really love it. I'm taking this extra mean green bit from nail.supplies, and it is like cuts through that acrylic like butter. Such a nice comfortable bit to use, so I definitely recommend, if you're scared of those extra coarse ones with like the flatheads and stuff like that, definitely go ahead and grab one of these, because it was just like flawless. I loved it. So I'm basically just taking this Efile bit, I'm going to remove the old design that she had on her nails. Just wanted to show you this bit of lifting she had on her ring finger and how I removed that. So as you can see, it is a white where the acrylic has lifted off the nail plate. I'm literally taking my hand file and filing before that white line. So I'm just gently going back and forth, and then as soon as you start sequin away, really be gentle, don't go over the natural nail at all, but just blend that acrylic back into that natural nail, and then you can see there that lifting has gone. So I'm going to do the same on the other side. You can just see I'm just filing behind that white line just before it goes white. That is where I'm filing. I'm not going aggressively because you are going to be getting towards the natural nail when you're removing this. So just really be cautious that you're not going to be giving your client's ring a file or anything like that. So just can't stress enough how much the client's natural nail has to be a priority. So I'm just gently buffering that acrylic look. You can see it start to come away. You can see where the lifting part is coming away, and that we're then just blending that product back into the natural nail. Just gently. And then I'll just try and flick it up. It wasn't quite loose. There we go. Blend that acrylic back in, flick off that chunk, and then just gently blend that acrylic into that natural nail. I probably said blend about 50 million times then, but you get the picture. So after I've done all that, I've gone ahead, prepped, like pushed back her cuticles, gone in with my cuticle bit, dehydrated, cleaned away all the dust, all that good stuff. And now I'm coming in and applying my clear base. So I do this all the time so you can see how easy it is to file back to when your client comes in for a redesign. I'm going to do this on all 10 nails. So now I'm coming in with Amore, and I'm just placing that at that cuticle area, blending it in, giving it that nail bed some nice pinky colour. And then we are going to use some beautiful blues. So I'm using Blue Teal from the Colour Change collection. I'm using Blue Jeans. And I'm kind of I wasn't going for a marble, and I wasn't going for any specific design. I just kind of wanted to put all these different blues to give a few different ones, like textures and colours on the nail. So just, you know, not in any specific thing. Like, as you can see, when I finish, it's kind of just looks like there's just some depth to the actual colours. And that is what I was going for. I wasn't going for a marble. So then I'm using the light blue multi-cut hollow mix from the Glitter Fairy, and I'm just going to do the S glitter going down the cuticle area up towards the other side of the free edge. And then after I'm happy with the glitter placement here, which I always say really pay attention to your glitter placement. It can go from drab to fab if you just really focus on where the glitter is placed. And I know that sounds so trivial because most people just slap it on and it looks amazing, but I have to quite work at my to work at the glitter placement. So I'm just making sure it all looks nice and appealing to the eye, and I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to move on to the middle finger. So as I filed back down to that really thin clear base, this nail was just a little too thin, and as she was messing around, I don't know if she was using her, no, she wasn't messing around, but as she was using her hand, like obviously my partner makes my clients a coffee, so she's probably drinking that or something, and the end just come off. As we went back to the hand, it was like, oh, the ends fell off. So I literally just stuck a form on and sculpted that clear base back there. And now I'm going to make a nail bed. So as always, taking that bead, placing it backwards on where I want my smile line to start. And then I will take another bead and build up my apex with that bead here. So placing that on, just gently teasing that into that cuticle area. I have lifted up her epinicium, I don't know which one it is. Oh, that sounds like so bad. But so I'm not touching any of her skin, I'm just tucking that nice and neat in there. And then just blending and stroking that down into that product. Getting that twatty bit of glitter. And then we're going to move on to the ring finger. So we're going back here and I'm using sapphire. So I'm just really making the cuticle area nice and neat. Just really using the tiny little front bristles of my brush to tuck that right in there. And then just here, I think I just dabbed it into a little bit of the skin there, and then I had to kind of clean it away, which annoyed me so much. But I'm just working with it, blending that bead down. I'm then coming in with all those other blues, so blue jeans and that teal blue colour, excuse me. And I'm also using metallic silver now. We wanted to go for this client in particular never, I mean most of my clients, if I'm honest, don't have, they just come and let me do whatever I want. So I just got a load of colours out. I just think because it's got so cold now, I just thought it'd be really nice to do a like blue icy ocean kind of set. And so that was where the inspiration was from. I just got out a load of blues and a bit of silver and slapped them on her nails. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going down the nail in this manner until I'm happy with the coverage. I wasn't quite sure on this marble. I was a bit like, oh, do I like it? Don't I like it? I don't know if I like it. And actually, when the whole set was complete, I thought it all looked really, really gorgeous. And this is the only client that has really, really long nails as well, which I love. I wish more clients would have super long nails. Then I'm going to tap some of the Christmas Snowman glitter in. That is also from the Glitter Fairy. It was a mix that was out last Christmas, and I do believe it is being re-released this year. And it's like an iridescent blue icy holly. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And that's that nail. So then I'm coming into the index finger. I'm not coming into the index finger. Yeah, so I'm just putting some of that and more just to give that nail bed a nice colour. And then I'm gluing down some of this material that is from a Frozen dress. I know a lot of actual glitter supplies sell these kind of galactic sheets and stuff now, so you can pick these up most places. But this was just material cut off from a children's dressing up dress. And then I'm coming back in with that light blue holographic glitter, the opalite mirror shards, and some silver micro shards on the end. So on the thumb, I'm coming in with blue jeans, I'm going to make an ombre. So this is a design powder, so they're super highly pigmented, and you use them more like paint than you would build up anything with. And then while that's drying, I'm going to go and file that smile line nice and crisp. So my file is up 90 degrees and I'm filing right up against that smile line and not pushing down onto the actual nail. So we get them wings and that smile line super crisp and super sharp. And then I'm going to clean away any of the dust because we don't want any dust in our enhancements. And now I'm going to fill in the tip with sapphire. I was going to apply some glitter onto this nail and do like an ombre, but I just thought, you know what, actually I'm going to leave it plain because I thought it just looked beautiful, and there was already so much going on with this set of nails. I just thought it set it off beautifully. So then I'm going back to the thumb, and as you can see, I've picked up that bead. There is a little bit of that sapphire residue in there, but I wasn't too bothered because I'm going to put glitter over this anyway, and it was blues, so it didn't faze me too much. I didn't think about just quickly whipping it off the nail, which I would normally if that was to happen, but you can't notice it, and it did brush out, look, as I was brushing. Obviously, if you have contaminated your monomer whilst working, then do change it before you go ahead and cap or use any lighter colours, because you will just completely ruin the glitter. You'll just ruin everything if you use contaminated monomer. So for me, I was right at the bottom, but I do have a separate dish for fresh monomer for using, especially when I'm encapsulating stuff. So I've capped all the nails and done the other hand, and now they're all dry and ready to be filed. So I'm using my hand file, going up the side walls, the free edge around that cuticle area, barreling down on the nail. Make sure you can see my hands underneath supporting those long nails, because if you don't support them and you file, you're going to actually hurt your client. It can be quite painful. And then I did just nick her a tiny little bit with the file there on just the corner of her cuticle. It happens. It happens. It happens. It wasn't bleeding. It just went a bit red. Anyway, so after I have filed, buffed, cleaned away all of the dust, I'm coming in to top coat the nails, which is, let's just face it, the best bit of any set. So as you know, the top coat I'm using is the CJP Tack Free Top Gloss one. I love it. My clients come back shiny, as you saw when I showed you the clip at the beginning how she came. Then I'll cure this in a lamp for 60 seconds. Go ahead and apply cuticle oil after they've cooled down, and then I've left a final clip for you guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do. I love you all so much. Are you all ready for Christmas nails yet? I am so ready for Christmas. I love Christmas. Do you love Christmas? I love it. Bye.